Speaking of manly, let me do a little we'll do a little entertainment segment here because this past weekend I saw the latest Mission Impossible. I think it's
Oh,
called Final Reckoning. It was supposed to be Dead Reckoning Part Two, but they changed the name because I knew people wouldn't go see a Part Two. So this actually is, I think, is the first one where he doesn't ride a motorcycle. I was so
oh,
disappointed.
really? Oh,
Yeah, I mean every other one he's got great motorcycle stunts. Like the last movie, remember he jumped that dirt bike off the
yeah,
mountain
yeah.
with the parachute or whatever, and he did it like 75 times or something crazy. Um, but just a brief review of this movie. I'll say it's a 5 star
Really?
for set piece action.
Okay.
5 stars for story, 2 stars. It's
Okay.
yeah, its story makes no sense. It's
Popcorn.
yeah, it's but there. I mean, I saw it in IMAX. I don't usually go. I'm not like I got to see everything in IMAX, but this was shot for IMAX and just happened to line up with the time I wanted to go. And I'm glad. I'm glad I accidentally saw it in IMAX because man, there's. I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but there's like one long, I don't know, 20, 30 minute part where he's underwater submarines, multiple submarines, and
Wow.
rolling submarines and missiles falling and just I don't, insane. Like
Pandemonium.
everything shot practically. You know what I mean? Like
Wow.
he did it. You know what I mean? He's 62 years old. He's in his underwear in the Arctic. Under the ice. Like
That's funny.
crazy. And then the last act of the movie, which you've seen in the commercials, he's on a biplane. He's
Yeah,
out on the
yeah.
wing, and they're using like physics, like the plane flips, and then he goes to the other side, and
Oh my
just
gosh.
it was all film practice. You could tell, like that's what makes the movie so good because
Yeah.
you could see they really did it. Not like it's not some green screen, it's not some Fast and the Furious where Vin Diesel's jumping out of a spaceship or whatever the hell they're doing now. They've gone so crazy.
Family.
Yeah, family. They do this thing where they try to like tie all 8 movies into it. Like there's little flashbacks from every movie. Like remember this movie
Oh.
he sold this thing, this that caused this event to happen, and
Oh wow.
oh, remember in the very first movie he dropped the knife on that thing when he was hanging from the ceiling, and that guy got fired, and now he's out here in the North Pole, and that's the guy that, you know what I mean? Like
Wow.
everything,
That's
every
so everything's connected, huh?
so everything has to just line up perfectly for him to live.
Screenwriter impossible.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, there's some pretty bad dialogue, but like I said, the actions is top notch. Yeah, for
Cool,
sure.
man.